Active Classroom's Google Drive feature is a creative, easy way for teachers to encourage student collaboration outside of the traditional classroom setting. Teachers can utilize the Google Drive feature to create a variety of creative assignments for students based on simple shared documents. Google Drive shared documents enable students and teachers to add and edit content, as well as comment on and discuss each other's work, all in real time. Let's get started by creating and sharing a Google Drive document. From your Active Classroom homepage, go to the Collaboration menu and hit Google Drive. The Google Drive instruction page offers easy-to-follow instructions on how to utilize this feature. Before you can begin creating and assigning documents for your students in Google Drive, you'll need to authorize your Google account. Let's click on the Authorize Google Account button now. You will now be taken to the Google account interface. Here you must log in with a valid Google account in order to authorize the Active Classroom application. You can create an account at no charge. Go to www.google.com. Next, click the Accept button on the Active Classroom Drive page to complete the authorization process. You will now be returned to the Active Classroom Google Drive page where you can get started creating documents to share with your students. To get started, click on the New Document button. From this screen, you can choose the specific document type you want to create. For example, a text document, a spreadsheet document, or a slideshow document. On the screen, you can also select the student users you'd like to share your document with, either by individual student, student group list, or student class list. Students will receive an internal notification and dashboard alert each time you share a document with them. Students will need a valid Google account to access the documents that you share with them. First, I've selected 4 students who I plan to share my document with. Next, on the same screen, I've created a basic text document and added both a title and a description. I want my 4 students to collaborate by writing lyrics to a cowboy campfire song based on their reading from Which Way to the Wild West by Steve Sheinkin. Finally, I'll hit Save Document. When I hit the Save Document button, I'm returned to the Active Classroom Google Drive page. I can clearly see my new shared document below the search bar. If I hit Edit, I can alter the type of document, its title, its description, as well as the students whom I've shared it with. Let's hit Show, and we'll be taken directly to our shared document within the Google Drive environment. For my Google Drive document, I've created simple written instructions for my students about how to conduct this assignment. In this assignment, they'll each be writing lyrics to contribute to a cowboy campfire song based on their reading of Which Way to the Wild West by Steve Sheinkin. Additional Google Drive options that you can use to customize this document include inserting an image or even a URL link. In this case, I've decided to let my students first watch a YouTube video about Wild Bill Hickok. I can do this easily by clicking Google Drive's Insert Link button and then copying and pasting in the YouTube video link that I've chosen. I can place this link anywhere in the document that I like. In this case, I've simply added it directly to my instruction set. And here's a look at our finished video link. At this point, my students have been notified they have a shared Google Drive document and can begin working on the assignment immediately. Here, we see that my students have added their names and lyric contributions to the shared Google Drive document. Their content, including edits and comments, are saved by Google Drive every few seconds. As a teacher, I can also make comments on ongoing student work. In this case, I have praised my student Edgar's work while encouraging him to add some specific information about Wild Bill Hickok, if he can, since Hickok was also mentioned specifically in the Sheinkin reading, as well as the YouTube video we just inserted. As you can see, Active Classroom's Google Drive feature is an easy, creative way to encourage your students to collaborate on assignments in real time outside of the traditional classroom environment.